Hi, and welcome to Girl Talk. It's going to be a great show today. And you know what? I'm going to have to let you, Debbie Court, thank you for joining us on our panel, do the introductions to our illustrious guests for this show.
Well, I'm so excited that Bill and Betsy Peterson are joining us. We met a while ago through, gosh, I guess it was through Unity Church.
Unity Church.
And Daniel was doing some
was a
singing
soloist.
there. And anyway, we kind of, just how we're,
Our paths
the universe
crossed.
puts you together. And we finally got a chance to work together on Music Man, which closed this past week. And
Yeah,
it
no
has
wonder
been,
you look so rested. Yeah, you do too. Everybody's all big
It
and
was
rested.
such a success, but mainly thanks to these two very, very talented folks. And
Oh,
they have
thanks.
such a cool background.
Yeah.
And I think that we have so many gems locally, and you two are some of the most sparkly ones.
Oh,
And you have
thank
the
you.
coolest
histories. So tell me
for
a little-
both
yeah.
of you.
So
So I just wanted to people get to know your neighbors. type of
Exactly.
segment.
Howdy, neighbor.
Howdy, name. I know you're Chicago and you're in New York. Tell us a little bit
Yes.
about you, Betsy.
Well, I grew up in Bucks County,
Okay.
nestled between Philadelphia and New York, and went to school in the Midwest, to Lindenwood University,
Okay.
and then went back to New York, where I worked as a performing artist in commercials, soap operas, on stage.
Gosh. Well, how did you two meet?
Well, that's interesting. Right after college, I was living in Evanston, where you
Okay.
said you had roots.
Yes.
A little bit of history there. And Bill was playing all over the Chicagoland area, and he had a band and needed a singer. I was at that time Miss Illinois. I had participated in
that's
Miss
right.
America.
Okay.
And we ended up singing. I sang with his band for 2 years, right?
Right.
Oh,
It
you're
was a
kidding.
5-night, back when they
I
had
needed a
music.
singer at the last second.
Yeah.
Here. We had a situation, and I met Betsy on this other
This is really
performance
It was very romantic.
opportunity we had, and we called her up and said, "You don't have to audition. You don't need to rehearse. Just come in and sing what you know." And I figured it would work or it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It worked so great, and she was with us for 2 years on that project, and it was really great. So we became good friends.
And the rest is history.
Well, yeah, it is.
And Bill's worked with some amazing
Yeah,
people,
yes,
in
he
addition to
has.
Betsy.
What's your background?
I'm a Chicagoan. I lived there my whole life until I came here. And my formal training was at the American Conservatory of Chicago.
Okay.
And all through that time when I was going to school, I was putting myself through school as a working musician.
All right.
I wanted to be a teacher at some university somewhere, and I just didn't take the opportunity because I was working so much and traveling.
Is your voice your instrument, or what was your instrument?
Both voice and piano.
Okay.
I'm an arranger, conductor, pianist, and I teach voice and piano. And anyways, it took me around the world, literally took me around the world conducting for major stars. If I can boast a little bit, everybody
Please.
from...
Okay,
that's
I
why
worked
you're
with
here.
George... Hello.
Yeah. This is shameless self-promotion.
That's
I
right.
love it.
Well, if some of your viewers may remember the name George Burns, Joan Rivers. I conducted a lot for Danny Thomas,
Yes.
who I watched as a little guy on TV all the time, and it was just so wonderful. And then just most recently, Danny Gans, who passed away, a big star in Las Vegas. I helped him put his show together and traveled with him for many years, and I had a great time.
Why the transplant down here?
Snow.
Oh, yeah.
The lack of
that.
snow.
Succinct, well said, and to the
And
point.
when the recession hit, we said, okay, let's reinvent ourselves, but let's do it somewhere warmer
Okay.
and where we can see our neighbors for more than a couple of months out of the year, because Chicago, you're kind of shut
Oh,
in.
yeah.
So I worked down here years ago with Danny Gans, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
And I said to Betsy, I said, let's go find someplace rather, where we could live in I could wear my sandals and shorts a lot longer and still have an opportunity to work.
So what does reinvent look like?
Yeah, we did
don't know.
corporate entertainment, which you didn't mention, so that's
Yes.
why the recession really
Yes.
affected our business.
99% of our business was corporate. It
Okay.
stopped. Now, we've had our ups and downs in Chicago in the past, and it never stopped us from continuing. But this past recession, all the brakes were on.
Yeah.
So after 2.5 years of putting up with that, I said, it's time to reinvent ourselves. Everybody was talking about reinventing.
Yeah.
What does that mean? We didn't know.
We didn't know. I don't think, well, that's the point. We don't know.
We don't know. It's an
So we-
uncharted
One
path.
step
We have a
at a
very
time.
strong faith, and we just put all of our strength in our faith and came down here. We ended up, after a 7-city tour, Betsy chose Hilton Head.
Good for you.
And I said, it sounds great to me. So
Had
we came
no
down,
idea why.
started knocking on every
But it
door that
felt
we
right.
could find.
It's
It did.
beautiful.
It did,
Just
and it
felt-
still
and
does.
look,
And they're doing
I went
See
back
the
down.
great
Well,
opportunities we
They
have?
just are so talented in terms of what they've done locally with the theaters and with other entertainment
jazz. Bill
opportunities
plays jazz
and
all over.
lessons and
I'm feeling
it's
Intriguing
just
Islanders.
amazing.
Oh, Hilton Head Monthly, Intriguing Islanders. We're going to take a quick break here on Girl Talk. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Girl Talk is brought to you by The Greenery, Stoneworks, Custom Audio Video, Island Tire and Automotive Services, and Covert Air. Please support these local businesses as they make this program possible.